Hello everyone. Have you ever wondered how the days of the week got their names? Some of them are quite obvious and some of them are not, but it's quite interesting to note that they have a longer story than we imagine. Okay, they have been in existence forever, and this is just the way we have organized time. Okay, so in that way you get Saturday and Sunday as your weekends, but there is a much longer story and a deeper meaning. There's a reason why we call them so. So we know Sunday is the day of the sun and Monday is the day of the moon, and Saturday was obviously named after Saturn. But what about the other days? Okay, I was particularly interested in knowing why Wednesday was pronounced in that way, in a certain way. Okay, some people call it Wednesday, which we call wrong, right? So I just really wanted to know the origin of the word, and some really interesting stories came out. Okay, so let's go in order. So obviously Sunday was after sun and Monday was after the moon, but Tuesday, which has no reference to Indian astrology, we don't have any similarities with that word. But why is it called Tuesday? Because it was named after the god of war called Tiw, and this god was equivalent to the Roman god Mars. This is all in Greek and Roman mythology. Okay, and Wednesday was obviously named after a god called Woden. He was a Norse god. Norse is somewhere, the culture that is existent in the northern Europe, somewhere between Denmark and Sweden and Norway, etc. So there, the mythology said that there was a supreme god called Odin. Okay, from that originated Woden in olden English. In very old English, they used to call it Woden, and Woden was equivalent to the god Mercury. Mercury was a powerful god in Roman mythology, right? So from that you got Wednesdag, which was Wednesday in Italian, and from there in modern usage it turned to Wednesday. Now Thursday is very easy to remember. It was named after Thor, the powerful character we find in Avengers. So that is the name taken from the Germanic god of thunder. Thor means thunder in Germanic languages, the Indo-European languages. So this is equivalent to the Roman god Jupiter. Okay, and Friday was named after the Germanic goddess Frigga. Again, in Greek mythology, Frigga was the wife of the supreme god Odin, and she was also equal to the Roman god of love, which is Venus. Okay, so these were named after them, and Saturn was obviously named after Saturday was named after Saturn, which was the Roman god of agriculture. Okay, perfect. So far so good. But why these names to the days? Okay, so let's learn more about it. In ancient astrology, or it was also called Hellenic astrology, and in Ptolemaic systems of astronomy, it was believed that the days of the week are dominated by the 7 classical planets. The 7 classical planets in those times are quite different from what we see now. These were the luminaries which would just be seen by naked eye in the night sky. Okay, so whatever was evident to the naked eye, those were considered to be planets. Okay, that was a rough term given to them. Okay, but these are the luminaries. That means seen normally without any equipment. So the 7 planets were exactly in this order. Okay, from the farthest to the closest. So that would be Jupiter, Saturn, Mars, Sun, Venus, Mercury, and Moon. Okay, so they were considered to be in this particular order, and for this reason, they were believed to dominate the series of 7 hours of a day in exactly the same order. Okay, so if you calculate in this order, the first 7 hours, okay, and you go to the next 2 rounds, so at 25th hour, which means exactly after the 24-hour duration, which is 1 day, the 25th hour would be taken over by the sun. It would be dominated by the sun, for which reason this would be the first hour of the next day, right? So for this reason, it was called the sun's day or the Sunday. Now, if you go further and calculate another 24 hours, okay, so the 49th hour from the beginning of the calculation would be taken over by the moon. So it was called the moon's day, and so on the calculation continued. So it was exactly dependent on which hour or which planet was dominant in the first hour of the particular day. Okay, so this is the reason why planets are called what they're called. Okay, so I found this very interesting and thought worth sharing. Okay, so people, if you like this video, please hit a like button and also subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.